Hey there, marksman. What is up with a Swift Shot Outdoors? Today we're going to be going over my turkey hunting setup, and I got a table full of goodies right in front of me. We're going to go over all the equipment, and I'm going to show you what I got. Also, stay tuned for a bonus segment at the end of the video. It's pretty exciting, and I hope you enjoy. Alright, so here's most of my equipment here on the table. Let's start off with all the calls I got. So, over here, we got two different types of locator calls. This is called a gobble shaker. Basically, you shake it, it sounds like a turkey gobble. So this is a locator call mostly. If you shake it, you can hear other birds gobbling off in the distance as a response, but you can also call in turkeys with this call. It attracts the dominant bird because he thinks there's a young one in the area that's trying to take the hens. This is an owl hoot call. This is another type of locator call. You do this call first thing in the morning. It gets the turkeys all excited. They hear that owl hoot and they all gobble, so you can locate where they're at, and then you can at least get near some turkeys. Over here we have three mouth calls, HS strut mouth calls from Walmart. You can buy these in a pack of 3 for like $8. Excellent calls. I've killed a few birds using these calls. And now we have a classic box call. This is the HS strut champion yelper. It's pretty old. My dad's had this thing for years, but it still sounds great. Then we have another HS strut call. This type of call is called a slate. It's very easy to use. You just... This is one of my favorite calls to use. It has a very raspy, loud tone to it. This is another call of mine. This is the Flex Tone Run and Gun. I love the sound this thing makes. And our third slate call here is the HS Strut Smoke and Gun. Pretty nice call as well. Alright, so that's all my calls that we got here. Now let's move on to some of the weaponry we got. So this is my shotgun. This is my 12 gauge Mossberg 935 Magnum. I've had this gun for many years. I use this for just about everything. Trap, skeet, pretty much any hunting there is, like waterfowl, turkeys, doves. This is great all-around gun for everything. It takes 3.5-inch shells, which I got right here. These are the shells I use. I strictly use these and nothing else. These have an excellent pattern. I love the way they're loaded. So these are Winchester Longbeard XRs. I got 12 gauge, 3.5-inch. It also comes in 3-inch. It might be in 2 3/4, but I'm not sure. But I use 3.5-inch since my gun can take it, get all the pellets and the power you need. 1200 FPS. 2-ounce shot, and I always go with 5-shot. 4 pellets, but they're a little smaller compared to 4-shot, where you have a little bit less pellets, but they are bigger. And this is what the shell looks like. Packs a punch for sure. It kicks very hard. And the choke I use in my gun is the Primo's Tightwad for 12 gauge. It is very nice, very tight patterns. I've been using this same choke for years, and I've killed 2 birds with it. The diameter is .690. So there's my choke. So now we're done with the weaponry here. Let's move on to some of the cameras I got going on. So before I show you the camera, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. New content every Tuesday and Friday. Thank you, and ring that notification bell as well. So this is a GoPro Hero 4 Silver. I have it in a black case so it doesn't reflect very much, doesn't scare away any turkeys or any other game. This is a barrel clamp mount I bought off of eBay. Basically, you just put your barrel right in there and then you screw it right onto the barrel. So this camera, the point of view will be facing back at me, getting my reaction and looking back at me from the barrel. I do not have it yet, but in a few days I'll be receiving a Tacticam in the mail. I'll show it to you on screen. Tacticam is the best action camera for hunting on the market. The Tacticam will be facing outward towards where I will be hitting my turkey. It will be mounted right on the barrel of the gun as well. But yeah, Tacticam is an excellent camera, and I can't wait to get that in the mail and use it this coming Saturday. So now on the table I got my 2 hen decoys. I use these for pretty much any hunt unless I don't have time to set them up quickly enough. But I use these. It distracts the bird so he's looking at these, and it draws him in instead of seeing me standing there with the gun ready to pop him in the head. But they fold up very nicely and fit right into my vest, and I'm going to show you the vest right now. And my last main piece of equipment is this here vest. This is a mossy oak vest. It may look like I'm about 10 pounds heavier, but it does carry absolutely everything you see on the table except for the shotgun, of course. pockets everywhere in this thing. Like I can put my box call right in here, right where it goes. Mouth calls fit in this little case here. And those go right here. Giant pocket here. All of my slate calls. And my other calls. Every call that's on the table. All fits in here real nice. And I usually don't put the whole box of shells because I should only need one, but keep those in my pocket. And there I am, I'm all set, all geared up. It even has a seat pad on the back side of it. It comes and folds down so you can sit on it. It's nice and comfortable, but yeah, this is pretty much my whole setup here. And decoys also fit right in the back, right here. So I got everything in this awesome nifty vest. Alright y'all, so that's my turkey hunting setup. That's pretty much all of my equipment right there. I've been using all these calls for many years and works great. I'm sure you guys have seen in my past couple of videos I have a wall of turkey fans here, 3 of them. I love turkey hunting. I've been doing it since I was just a little kid. Very exciting, very adrenaline inducing, especially when you have that gobbler gobbling and it keeps getting closer and closer. It gets your heart pumping. So we're almost at the end of the video here, but I do have a bonus segment for you guys. So earlier today, there was a woodchuck out in my yard and they're always digging up holes in the yard, and I live right by a bunch of fields, so they eat all the farmers' crops. So I'm doing a bit of exterminating for them. He was in my yard and I killed him. I got it on camera with the GoPro. If I had had the Tacticam, that's what I would have used. And I'm gonna roll that clip for you right here. Nailed him. Alright guys, that's going to bring this video to a close. Thank you for watching my setup. Hope I may have even helped some of you if you needed some equipment to buy for turkeys. All of this equipment is great. I promise you it won't let you down. As I said earlier in the video, if you haven't subscribed yet, please click that subscribe button. I appreciate it a lot. I post every Tuesday and Friday. You'll have new content coming out. I do all outdoors content, hunting, fishing, do some fun projects. Pretty much anything outside. That's what I post here at SwiftShot Outdoors. You guys could do me a favor and just click that like button. I love feedback. I love to know if you guys enjoy what you're watching. Also, any comments down below are greatly appreciated. I love feedback, whether it's positive or negative. It gives me something to work on or lets me know that I'm doing something well. I hope you all have a great day, and hey, don't forget to stay on target. Goodbye.